Welcome back to SwitchCorner. It's time for our weekly breakdown of our favourite deals across the US, UK, EU and AU eShops, and here any price goes. If you're looking for more budget friendly, check out our weekly Thursday edition too, where we keep everything sub $10 or your local currency. This week though, I gotta say it's a big episode. We have 3 winners to announce. We've got our 2 $10 eShop gift cards from last week's episode, and then the $20 gift card from the bonus deals video we put out on Tuesday, thanks to this monster summer sale. All those deals, I will say, are still active as well, so I'll link that video at the very end. This week though, as always, 2 more codes to give away, but there is a twist. If you win, you get a choice. You can take the $10 eShop gift card, a digital code for Celeste, or a digital code for Thronebreaker. I stumbled across them and now I'm passing them on to you. No question this week though, just throw a comment down below to enter. With that though, hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here. Join our growing family. We'll be announcing the 3 winners as we go. But yeah, let's get started. So first up then, my Friend Pedro, a game I haven't spoken about in a while, and I gotta say, with Ruina coming up this week, it got me turning back to my Devolver digital experiences, and this is for sure one of the crazier ones. Here I'll let the eShop do the talking though. It's a violent ballet about friendship, imagination, and one man's struggle to obliterate anyone in his path at the behest of a sentient banana. Yeah, expect this 2D action shooter to be absolutely challenging, absolutely crazy, and you'll be mastering things like split aiming, slow motion, and moves a gymnast would be proud of. It's fun, it's frantic, it's also 40% off people, and absolutely worth it. Now let's go AAA, because it's rare I actually feature them, but Assassin's Creed Rebel Collection at 50% off. Gotta say, it's a hell of a port, so it's worth shouting out. This one, it's packaging together Black Flag and Rogue with all DLC, and for this price, honestly, you just get a ton of gameplay. This is for sure better than the port we received of the 3rd entry, and it's, I'd say, my go-to for some 3D stuff like action when I'm on the go. Black Flag though, you'll be facing off against pirates, and in Rogue, you'll be playing as a badass Templar. Looks stunning on the Switch though, it's great handheld, and they actually did a Switch port right here. They utilised the system's capabilities by adding HD rumble, touchscreen interfaces, and even some motion control aiming. It comes strongly recommended. Alright, so this one US exclusive, so right now jump across to that eShop if you want to grab it, but Shinseki Into the Depths with 25% off. This one was a surprise drop on the last Indie Direct from Capcom, and what a game it is. Starting life on Apple Arcade, I think it's now found its best home on the Switch. Not only is it an excellent Metroidvania style experience, but it's actually bringing something unique to the table with this underwater setting, where you'll get to use a trusty little submarine to explore, and then just tons of unique movesets and weapon types thanks to the location and the physics. Really enjoyed this one. I actually have a review over on the channel too if you want to take a look, but I think here it's worth full price, so it was an easy pick for this week's list. So before we do get to our first winner, over this last week I've got to say I've seen a ton of people saying they want Celeste on sale, and sadly they actually had a crazy deep sale a few weeks back, so I think it's going to be a little while. With that in mind, for those that missed it in the US, just know you can actually pick it up right now for a decent 66% off from Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Target or Walmart. It is a digital code though, it's instant delivery, absolutely worth the price, and I just wanted to give you a quick shout out. Hopefully it helps a few of you out there who maybe missed it that first time around. So our first of 3 winners today, this one's for a $10 eShop gift card. The question was, what game are you playing right now and would you recommend it? And the first winner, it's DVN MND, shouting out Final Fantasy 12. It even made him tear up a couple of times, and if you asked me, that's the sign of a stunning storyline, so congrats. Drop me an email, it's in the description below, and I'll get that code on the way to you. 2 more winners though still to come, but as always, a few more games. So River City Girls is for a more retro audience for sure, but it comes from the genius team over at Way Forward, those that created Shantae. This one, it's a single player or local co-op experience that just absolutely captures the spirit of the River City series and just does the name justice. Expect here tons of enemies, weapons, items, abilities, and I gotta say, 2 seriously kick-ass heroines. With this one, I just think they nail it at every single turn, from the 16-bit graphics to the anime cutscenes to the soundtrack. It's just a very easy game to pick up and play, but yet hard to master. It's a pricier side-scrolling beat 'em up up, there's no doubt about it, but there's a lot of reasons here to keep on returning to River City. And I gotta say, the main story itself is longer than most. 30% off. If you've been tempted, this is the best price we've seen yet. This one actually has a slightly longer sale outside of the US, and it's going to run until the 16th of June for the EU, AU and UK. So my pickup of the week then, the game I'm spending my cash on, but I've never played it personally, so I can't necessarily recommend it, but maybe as always you want to come along for the ride with me. This one, it's Murder by Numbers. It's combining basically visual novel investigation moments, so think like Phoenix Wright, with Picross puzzles. The story sounds great though, I gotta say. You'll find yourself in the 90s as an actress on a hit TV detective show, but your real life boss gets murdered and you team up with like this robot to solve this mystery and I guess clear your name. It looks to have a lot of charm though, and 30% off, I'm in. Let me know if you've played it before though and if I've made a good move. So now we have a lot of amazing RPG deals, and many are still ongoing, you know, like Ease 8, Ni no Kuni, Tales of Vesperia, so much good. But let's do a bit more of a throwback one here that deserves some attention. This one, it's Grandia HD Collection. It's our last game today that's only available in the US, but what a game it is. It was always a little pricey, honestly, if you ask me, but now this 30% off, I feel a whole lot better about it, and I've got to face it, you get 2 stunning RPG entries here. There's not a lot else to the package, honestly. It's kind of light in what they've done with this collection, as they call it, but for the right audience, it's definitely worth a look. So our second winner then, again, this is for the $10 eShop gift card, but NIMH, who's hooked on Mark of the Ninja right now. Hell of a game and worth checking out for everyone that doesn't have it, because it's still got a huge 75% off. A few more games, and as I say, that final winner for the $20 eShop gift card. So Metroidvania fans now, Time Spinner. This one, you'll be taking on the role of Lanai, our lead heroine. Having watched your family get murdered and the ancient Time Spinner device destroyed, you're transported into an unknown world. Out to take revenge though, you'll be traversing this unknown land, and you'll be utilizing this pretty cool like time control mechanic. Really enjoyed this one. It's got a solid story, the pixel art's nicely done, and the controls are just tight and fast. 40% off. I think this one, it's actually an easy addition. So point and click fans now, The Dark Side Detective. It's basically a 2D heavily pixelated adventure that has like an obscure sense of humor and very much takes influence from Twin Peaks in its characters, personalities and locations. Set over originally 6 cases, they each lasted about 45 minutes, but they've now thrown in 3 additional cases for absolutely free, and I'm a big fan of free updates and supporting that decision, so here's their shout out. Here you'll be leading Detective Francis McQueen though through this world of mystery, demons and the occult. It's crazy stuff obviously, but the writing honestly is top notch. 50% off makes this one a steal. So with 2 pixel art games in a row, let's make this a hat trick with pixel art throwback Treachery in Beatdown City. This one, it's doing the unusual. It's combining side-scrolling beat-em-up action with a turn-based and real-time fighting system. It's basically River City RPG. Here though, in Beatdown City, the US President Blake Arama has been kidnapped by the Ninja Dragon terrorists, and it's your role to save the day. It's not going to be for everyone honestly, so I'd suggest probably checking out a few reviews first, but honestly it's super unique in its design and it's well worth the current 35% off. Our third and final winner then, before we get to the last 2 games of today's list, this is for the $20 gift card. The question was, what games are catching your eye in the summer sale so far? And the winner is William Paul, picking out Doom and Skyrim, thanks to the ability to basically take them on the go. Can't argue with either of them honestly, but I gotta say I do question at this point how many copies of Skyrim I own and how many consoles I have it on. So our penultimate game of the week then, Pillars of Eternity, coming from Obsidian Entertainment with a sizable 40% off. It's an award-winning game that honestly just runs now perfectly on the Switch system, and what you've basically got here is a masterpiece of a isometric RPG experience. While you may have heard of like bugs and glitches and all sorts on release, this has now been patched up and I didn't really face a single issue. This one actually started live thanks to like crowdfunding and Kickstarter and stuff, and it raised a boatload of money. Thanks to that though, they deliver an absolutely huge experience that can last easily, honestly, into the hundreds of hours. Quests, customizations, items, inventory management, all that good stuff. Check out reviews if you want to see more and if it piques your curiosity, because I could literally speak for hours about this particular game. So the final game then this week, and one I've wanted to talk about for a while now, but To the Moon. Easily my pick of the week, and I think you'll struggle to find a bad word against honesty, I mean, just look at Steam. Overwhelmingly positive with over 35,000 reviews. So here's the concept. You take on the role of Dr. Rosaline and Dr. Watts, two individuals who provide a more than unusual service. They give people a chance to realize their dreams by implanting memories in their head when they're on their deathbeds. Our patient here, an elderly man by the name of Johnny, who always dreamt of going to the moon. There's no combat or anything, you know, think like adventure mixed with some light RPG elements, but it's just a stunning story that will no doubt have you tearing up, but also reflecting on moments in your own life, thanks to some like truly stunning writing. It's pretty short, I gotta say, it's about 4 hours and pretty basic gameplay mechanics here, but in my opinion, it's one of the best ways right now you can spend such a small amount of cash. And yeah, it's just, the story is so beautiful, it just elevates it to that level that you'll never forget it. Check out the soundtrack too, it's absolutely incredible and just reflects the emotion perfectly, especially the main theme. Someone on Steam though summed this one up better than I ever could, and that was, this is not a game, it's a work of art. And that's it, another week down. I just want to say a quick thank you for all the support recently. If you've made it this far, again, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time. The growth has not only been amazing, but we are building a great little community here. And obviously, I just can't do it without you all. We've got a big week ahead of us though here. We've got like 5 reviews in the works currently. So again, yeah, just thank you so much. With that though, like, get the comment below to enter for this week's giveaway to win either a $10 eShop gift card or a code for Celeste or Framebreaker. And yeah, hit subscribe if you're new here. Join our growing family. I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.